Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. How you doing? Happy Tuesday evening. Good to see y'all. Happy to see y'all here to hang out with me tonight. Leah for 67, Ari 44, awesome. Derpy Rabbit can talk in streams that only allow verified accounts now because I finally verified mine. So, funny enough, since our stream on Sunday, I actually updated that to not be as strict. I kind of forgot I did that way back when I first started streaming on Twitch. So I went through the mod stuff because we've had a lot of issues with the auto mod lately. And I went back through and kind of loosened up some of the restrictions a good bit just to see how things go over the next few streams. But now it's only going to do that randomly. So apparently it was set to where like everyone had to have a verified account, and now it's gonna, I guess, randomly here and there make people verify. I don't know how that works necessarily, but it is a looser restriction now. It was something I completely forgot that was that way. So, sorry you had to deal with that, but thank you for the fuel up. Happy to have you here. Glad you can chat with us now. But yeah, Automa loves to yell at us. You know what? I was actually watching Lil Simsy's stream right before this. Like, I don't know, more so like an hour ago. I had her stream on that she's doing right now. And she said that she's having issues with her auto mod as of last week. So she says she's noticed that a lot of things are getting blocked, like words are being filtered a lot more than it used to be. So I don't think it was me. I think Twitch has updated something on their end, because even she was complaining about that like not even hardly an hour ago in her stream. So it was like blocking the word cow plant for some people. It's kind of ridiculous. But thanks for the hydrate, Bria. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're going to be getting into our Spoopy Suburban build tonight. Mug of the stream. This little fella. I actually was like digging in my cabinet and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've used him yet. So I was like, we have to use him tonight. I already had him. I've had him for a little while, but got my little ghosty for a little Spoopy Suburban. But good to see y'all. We do have, oh my gosh, and I just remembered we do have a new emote, and the new emote is a ghost in a mug. So if you see that, I'll put it in the chat. I added a new animated emote. That's so funny. I just connected that. It was meant to be. This was meant to be the mug of the stream tonight. So got our little ghosty. Funny coincidence. Oh man, so I have the Gothic Revival build finished. I have the YouTube video uploaded, so if y'all want to check that out, by all means, would love to have you check it out over there. And if you haven't used all your hype points yet, if you want to hype my video, I would not contest it. But I put that in the chat if y'all want to check out the speed build video of that and see what it ended up looking at in the final version. I did add a lot of new things to it and changed up some stuff. So you can check that out. It's on the gallery. I called it the Crypt Keepers, like Crypt Keepers Manor is what it is called. So it is on the gallery. Over 250,000 simoleons. Sounds about right. Lots of packs. I'm really sorry for all the packs, but this one that we're about to work on tonight is a limited pack build. So if you remember, we're only using, was it Realm of Magic and Paranormal? I feel like that's not right. I have to double check. I think it is. Realm of Magic and Paranormal, I think, are the only two I'm allowed to use on this lot. So if you're new to the build, we have like a little entryway here that gets us to our huge living space. And then we go around here to a little half bath. We have a dining space here and then a kitchen over here. And then we're just laying it out, so we still have a lot of clutter and decor to put. And then when we come upstairs, you have the primary bedroom immediately on your left, and that's what this is looking like with a bathroom. And then you have a nursery space, like nursery toddler space they can grow into in this room. And then we're gonna have another bedroom on this side. and then another bathroom is there. And then we have a third floor. And I don't know what we're going to do exactly up here. I know we did a seance table in the Gothic Revival build. I don't know if we'll do the exact same thing. I still kind of like the idea of putting another seance table. But with paranormal, it's kind of like you might as well. If we're limited to that kit, I'd like to use the stuff that is in the kit. So we might do something similar to what we did with the Gothic mansion. So we're just going to go ahead and dive right in. Get this on. We'll get things going. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Zaxo Raven, welcome in. How are you doing? Y'all, we need 10 new followers to hit our follow goal of 600. We're so close to 600. So close. Okay, so we have this space laid out. We have the bathroom laid out. So we need this bedroom space laid out. I'm wondering if maybe we did a bunk bed situation in here. We don't do bunk beds super often. Maybe this would be a fun space to do that. I also need to make sure I only have the packs that we need to use here. And I need to remind myself to not use the eyedropper tool. I have to remind myself to not use the eyedropper tool. And we have a budget for this build too of 100,000. So we have to keep that in mind. Bunk beds. All the bunk beds. All the bunk beds. Let me snooze some ads real quick. Okay. Let's get all the beds bunking. Okay, so, you know, obviously with limited pack build, we're a bit, you know, limited to the bunk bed selection. So we have this, and we also have the metal frame. I'm not entirely sure which one. I think the colors might help us dictate, but at least we get some fun swatches. Ooh, the space theme could be fun. I don't know if any of these are really speaking to me. Speak to me. Yeah, metal screams more spoopy. I wish the bed frame wasn't white for this one. Because I like the bedding and the pattern up here is cool. We could just go with this. I get it's a bit more kind of plain, but go with that with the red, the black and red situation. I think I want this, maybe it'd be better to put this over on this wall. Right by the door. Perhaps that would be best. Boom, boom, boom. It's like we technically don't have to put the same bed, but I think it would look weird to put a wooden frame bed next to, or like inside of this one. So we're gonna put the same bed. I wonder if we could do something with the red and blue. Actually, that doesn't look as weird with the black frame here, with this part to be white. That's kind of cool looking. We might be able to do something with this. Because it matches, color scheme wise, it's fine. Let's see what we can do with the walls. I think once we get the walls figured out, that'll help us. That will help as well. Boom, boom. Should we do something kind of funky? Like funky monkey? Funky chunky monkey? What? Oh. I did use it in that bedroom. I was like, I've not really used my favorite wallpaper super often. I could do it up here though. I think I'm gonna use paranormal up there. I don't know if I want to put the paranormal wallpaper in here. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot of red. I don't know if I'm okay with that. I don't want to use the same as that. We need some different variations. Different color options. Funky, chunky, skunky monkey. Yes. Exactly. Could you imagine we start the stream with that and then people just keep adding words onto it and it just gets longer and longer and longer over the entire stream? Like, and then people coming in are like, what the heck are y'all doing? I mean, I'm for a little weird. I wish we had the cute little ghost wallpaper. I really wish we had the ghosty wallpaper. That would be a really cute vibe in this space. 'Cause I'm not liking anything else. Or vampires, because vampires has a wallpaper that has a similar pattern to this one. That could have been great, but y'all made me do a limited pack build, so I'm gonna have to suffer. This is all your fault. All y'all's fault. Why don't we get a black paneling with that? I actually like that with the pattern. It's kind of cool. That's like, that's close to black. It's like a dark brown. Seriously, what's the difference between all of? I guess that's is it a different pattern? It is a different pattern. They are different. They're different patterns. This one, it would be my choice if we were to use this. Yeah, you forced me into it for sure. I mean, it matches the Realm of Magic door frame. You know, it looks really good. I just don't know if there's a color that I want. That's blue. This is the red. I just feel like the wall, like if we were to use this, it's like fancy, and then the bed frames make it look tacky because it's like a weird metal bed frame. So it's like the walls are super fancy and the beds are like not. I want something fun, but so many of the fun wallpapers are not in this. Ooh, we could do like this behind the beds. Fun little accent wall. I could just go boring and just do black. I just feel like with the black flooring, it's not. Actually, the red doesn't look. We're gonna have. Oh, those windows are not the same height. Hello. Hello. I need to fix these. Okay. I'm just gonna try the red. It's not gonna be so red when we put stuff on the walls and put furniture in, so it looks a bit much right now. And then we could still do an accent wall, maybe. Ooh. That kind of looks, I don't know, like for the whole bedroom. But that looks kind of cool. Check the other side windows. Like over here. Those are good. It's just these. Let's try this. We'll see where it goes. Maybe we'll get inspo elsewhere. See, I'm telling y'all, it's so counterproductive for me because you think, oh, limited pack build, that means we'll get through the build faster. Not with me. Not with me, because I have my items that I already know I would like to use or see what they look like, and then since it's limited pack, I'm having to use things I usually don't use, so it takes me longer. In some ways. In some ways it is faster, but it's like, okay, let me see what I can do here. What can we put together? Could get this wardrobe. We get this one that's like black and red, but I don't know style-wise if that's the direction we want to go in, and it's really big. Like, it would pretty much have to go here if we use that. I want a third color, and I don't know what yet. Snap P, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, limited pack is way harder. I agree. Let's find a rug. Maybe that'll help me get the colors that I want to use in here a little bit more. You always forget your daily. That's fine. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. Okay, well, I don't want a solid red rug because that kind of defeats the purpose. If I want to bring in more colors, I don't need a solid red. I don't know if I want to stick with this black-white scheme. We do have the Realm of Magic. We have the Paranormal rug. Ooh. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I don't want that to be the main rug, but maybe if I size it down and layered it with something else, it could be really cool. I don't use that swatch of that very often. I'm just sizing this down so I can see it easier. Yeah, I feel like I just want to use the black. Layered, yeah, layered rugs, layered rugs. I mean, I can go all out with layered rugs. Y'all know how I can get, you know, go overboard a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. I could, like, tuck it in under the bed just a smidge. Well, not just a smidge, just literally half of it. But just so it's, like, not so bold. I feel like it's a really bold, as simple as the color scheme is, it just feels very heavy. So that didn't help because I just got a lot of the same colors. So much for, you know, my idea on that. We have this. I could put this. Ooh, I kind of... It's like more of the fuchsia color. I'm not gonna do that. Keep... That looks brown. There we go, that's black. I was like, no. I like how skinny this one is. Like, fits a bit more easily there. And then maybe what we could do is put a mirror on the wall right next to it. Just something, just like a simple wall mirror. I actually like it being white. Maybe that is the color scheme. It's just white, black, and red. Let's see. Oh, I can get rid of this. I don't want that. So we still have a lot of space. We still have tons of space. So I'm thinking we could get a desk with a computer of some sort. I know we have this one out here, but there are two of them. So, you know... Maybe just have one desk in here and then the other person could go out here if they wanted to. I was thinking this is more like a shared computer because they don't have space in the primary bedroom for a computer. Ooh, we could do the fun paranormal desk here too. I have the black one out here, right? We have the red. Ooh, yeah, because I don't want to use the same one. I don't want to use the black. We have solid white, too. That's actually kind of cool looking. Let's do that. Let's try the solid white one in here. Oh, whoops. Man, talk about the weirdest things I've been doing lately. Y'all don't even want to see my shell challenge build right now. I put a picture of what I did for the primary bedroom in the behind the scenes Discord channel if you want to go check that out. But I'm like really going in on the clown funky vibes, at least for me. It definitely could be worse or like more funky, but for me it is quite funky. I like this with the red, but it's technically a dark brown. I don't know if I really want to do that. It's another chair. Oh yeah, we have this reclaimed wood chair. It's like got an interesting aesthetic to it. What chair did I put out here? Oh, I did use the paranormal. Yeah, I'm trying to do something different. I don't want to use the same thing. Maybe a Realm of Magic chair, but that doesn't really fit the vibe either. Do we have a chair that would go kind of with the bed frame, or like a metal, have a metal aesthetic to it? Not really great ones. Usually don't like using the actual desk chairs in the game. I always go for a dining chair. Maybe I could use this one. I can say with certainty I've never used that chair. In my life, I've never used that. Ever. Okay, let's get a little computer. Perfection. We still have so much space. Like, bunk beds save you so much space. I don't even know. What all do we want to put in here? I mean, they're not really kids. I wasn't picturing them as being kids. I was picturing, I guess, more like teens. I could put music, like instruments. There's a really cool, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be accessible actually. It's like, there is a cool guitar. Oh, we could get the Freezer Boney. Can put some guitars in here. Try not, oh, well, I don't need to focus on cluttering so much. That's not the point of what we're doing right now. But this is such a big open space. I'm trying to think what we could use here that would make a lot of sense. I mean, I could give them a little console table with a TV and they could play video games. And I could put like little chairs here. That's what I'm feeling, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, Toasty Bear, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. How was your stream? I was like hanging out with the Halloween treehouse for a little bit. Then I had to like go eat dinner and prep for my stream. But how are you doing? I love the What's Up Puddin' Cup. Makes me think The whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, Pudding Cup? Well, thanks for the raid so much. Appreciate you being here. Welcome in, everyone. My name's Matthew. I go by Dr. Sims on stream. You can call me Matthew, though, but I'm Dr. Sims everywhere. I use he, him pronouns, and I am primarily a builder in The Sims 4. We mainly build here. We do the very, very occasional gameplay, mainly for the event rewards, and that's pretty much it. But we're currently working on a new build, like a Spoopy Suburban. So, like a very typical plain shell for a suburban home, you know, like it depends on the neighborhoods, but I think y'all get the gist from looking at it, what I mean by a suburban. So it's a limited pack build, which I hardly ever do. So you caught me on a very rare moment. I have a limited pack and I also have a budget, which I hardly ever do too. So our budget I did with a random generator, and it was very gracious and gave us a 100K budget, which for me is actually quite difficult. So it's going to be interesting to see where this ends up. It's currently already at 67K, and I haven't done any like real clutter to it. It's just a shell, and we still have the whole outside. So it's going to end up being a challenge, I think. But happy to see y'all. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Stream was wonderful. Pretty much finished the build. Oh, that's awesome. It always feels so great when you finish a build. Feels so good. I finished a Gothic Revival build today and posted my YouTube video on it. So if y'all are interested in a speed build video and want to see what we were working on for a couple of streams previously, by all means, go check that out. I have that linked. Thank you so much, Leah, for putting that in there. But if you need to raid and run, by all means, completely understand. If you go relax, get you something to eat. I'm sure you're hungry. Take care of yourself. But welcome in. Happy to have y'all here. Okay, so just as a general layout so everyone can see if you just joined in, we have our little entryway right off the front door, and then off of that we have like a huge living room space. So the only packs we're able to use in this are Paranormal and Realm of Magic. So it's a very limited pack build. But we have a huge living space over here, and then we have like a little half bath that's in this space just for, you know, if you have guests coming over. We have the dining space, and then we have our kitchen space off of that, just like a little galleyway kitchen. And then when you go upstairs, we have the primary bedroom with a bath. And then we have like a nursery space. So the idea here with just going ahead and kind of prepping that they age up into the toddler phase. So this is all for one sim. And then we have what we just started working on, which is the teenage bedroom for a couple of teenagers in their bathroom over here. And then we do have a little attic space that we're going to put a little seance table in. So we're going to have fun with this. It's a bit challenging for me to do limited packs, so you just got to bear with me. I find limited pack builds so hard. It's been so hard. Okay, so the idea that we like left on was getting a television in the corner. And so I have like the little dream cube. And then pretty much once we lay this out, lay up the upstairs, we'll go into our clutter phase. And that's where we start putting a lot of the finer details in the build. So I always like to go through builds, lay them out with the big furniture pieces first, and then go back and like make them more homey. So that's kind of where we're getting at. We're getting close to the end of the layout phase. I feel like debug is really going to shine to make it look more full. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sift through debug quite a bit, I feel like, for sure. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, but it'll be worth it. We're just vibing. Let's see. I want to try to find a little accent table of some sort. Good Lord. I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, this would look so great here. It's just like, I can't use it. I can't do it. It's driving me crazy already. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Do the little TVs place on those types of tables? I can't even think right now. Like getting hot and overwhelmed. Raids like it's like so many people coming in. I always forget to do something. I'm still trying to get used to it. They do. We could just do something like that. Trying to use what we can. And then I might size this down. We could just like have it sit right in front of it. And then I was like, I could get the comfy gamer controller and put it right in. No, it can't. No, it can't. Okay. I think this is all I'm going to do right now. We'll come back in. We'll put some cool little poofs or chairs. And then we'll put something here. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe once we figure out other parts of the house, I'll get some ideas for that. And then for the little attic upstairs, I want to use paranormal wallpaper. That's like one of my favorite wallpapers in the game. So we're definitely going to use this. I don't know which swatch. I don't know which swatch yet. I'd like to do something like maybe like that. I like the darker baseboard. I think that works a little bit better. Player 4. Know nothing about this game, but I'm here for it. Awesome. We love that. Love that. What's funny is I just started playing Sims 4 like consistently a year and a half ago, year and 7 months ago now or so. I didn't even have Sims 4. I played Sims 1 through 3 growing up a ton. Absolutely a ton. I had all of the games, everything, played it as a kid. And then for some reason, well, school happened and I got really busy with all of that. I just stopped playing Sims. And then I got Sims 4 during the pandemic. And before I even bought it though, I like completely binged Lil Simsy on YouTube. So I wasn't even playing the game and I just liked watching people play the game. And after a while of watching her videos, I was finally like, okay, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to play it for a little bit. And then I put it back down for another couple of years and took a hiatus from it and picked it back up. So it's kind of funny how things like that work. You just never know what's going to happen. I'm going to see. Well, that's not useful. I just want to see paranormal though. Oh, wait. Y'all, I have never gotten to use the inflatable furniture. Where am I? What am I doing? Maybe just the chair. But I haven't gotten to use that. There is a chair, right? It's been a minute since I've looked at that. I don't even remember everything. It's a special. It's under special, I think. Event rewards. Yeah. Like, I know it's weird, but maybe this is the time to do something a little weird. Maybe pull this out a little bit more. I don't know. I'll think about that. I have to let that sit. I have to let that one sit for a minute. Should have a counter for every time he says nope, can't have that because it's in a different pack. I know, I do it so much when we're doing this type of build. Like I can't help it. And also I'm not used to at all keeping an eye on budget. So I also need to, you know, be careful about that as well. Okay, I'm just gonna do this so I can find what I want really quickly. So I'm definitely going to have, where's the complete set? There it is. It's like they already have one where it's complete. We're pretty much going to spam paranormal up here a pretty good bit. I'm just gonna pull a lot of the objects. We'll figure out the color scheme in a second. I always like sizing this up and putting it under the table. So maybe we could put this in a corner over here. And then I want to have the table like that. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. I might leave it like this. We'll grab another crystal ball. Let me just... I literally want all of this stuff up here. Everything. I want this to be like the paranormal area. I think I can do some pretty fun things with this. So, just randomly placing everything everywhere. I know I've already used some of these objects downstairs, so I might change my mind later, but for now... Could do like a little seating spot right here too. We'll see. Recently, as in 3 or 4 weeks ago, just got back to Sims 4 after a long hiatus. That's how it goes, right? I feel like a lot of people do that. Cass Marie, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the 10 streams. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just forgot. Oh no. I don't know if Toasty Bear is still here. I'm so sorry. Okay, I did get the shout out in chat, but y'all, if you don't follow Toasty Bear, go follow Toasty Bear, because the builds that she does are like, they're incredible. Like, very fun, unconventional type builds. I don't know if that's how she would best describe how she builds, but by all means, please, please, please go follow her, because I love seeing the things that she pulls and uses in the game. Unconventional, spot on. Okay, perfect. I'm so sorry, I forgot to say that. Like, I got the chat message for the shout out, but I forgot to actually audibly say that. I'm still getting used to getting rated. I'm not used to being rated super often. We've had some good raids though. We have had some good raids lately. But absolutely awesome builds. And she's primarily a builder in the game as well, so very much like us here. So, anyway. Yeah, gameplay who? Right? It's like sometimes I'll get asked things about gameplay and I'm just like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know. One day I might be able to answer your question, but right now, I can't. Ooh, wait. I love this color with orange. Okay, like, hear me out. I think... Well, that's also orange. I think that works better than this. Yeah, I don't want so much red. Okay, what if we did this, like, yellow-orange vibe with the blue tones? I feel like this is... Ugh, this is technically, I think, what matches the wallpaper a little bit better. It's like... just a bit more teal colored rather than blue. But I don't know. Actually, maybe it looks better with the blue. Such a small detail, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. I can't make decisions right now. I'm feeling super indecisive tonight. Oh, of course this doesn't come in orange. It comes in yellow. That's like, that's yellow. That's like yellow. Like, put the yell in yellow. Ooh. Okay, wait a second. I'll figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out, I promise. I think now that justifies that color a little bit more. I think that's a cool color scheme. I think I can make that work. We'll have orange as our warm tone, and then we'll have these like different shades of blue, which work well together. Orange and blue always go well together. Okay. Let's see, what can we do with you? Now, I might use this as yellow. I want to bring more of the yellow color in, but that's not as overwhelmingly yellow as this was. So I think that's a good balance between the colors there. Love a good builder stream. We'll follow for sure. Awesome, great. You will not regret it. I always have to pop into Toasty Bear's streams to see what she's working on whenever I see she's live. I hate this tree. It never fits in the corners the way that you want it to. I might not use this. I could put it in this little corner here by the landing, or the railing rather. Maybe that's gonna block the way. You know what? Maybe I just don't use this. And honestly, when I put the tree down, I was like, this is a little too lively. I don't want it to be as lively. So maybe we don't use that one. Okay, we have general layouts. Let's just like start figuring out some more of the details here. I think that's gonna be the fun part. Okay, first things first, let's figure out a rug. Now, the flooring is patterned, this is patterned, we have lots of patterns over here. It wouldn't hurt us or kill us to, you know, put something that's maybe a little more solid colored. Just to ground the space a bit more. So I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna strive for. However, y'all know if inspo strikes, then I follow the inspo. However, with the limited packs, I'm not sure I'm gonna see much inspo. The Realm of Magic, I like the circular, like the idea of a circular rug here is fun. Like I want it to be, with this one, I want it to have some kind of whimsy vibes to it, and not like whimsy as in stylistically whimsy, but more like it has some things that are, just feel a little off, very similar to the other build. But you know, like it's not quite, it feels uneasy, just like something is not quite right. Like I like that this isn't lined up. You walk in and it's not quite lined up with all of this. Like that is how I would like this to be lined up here, but with the door it's not. Let's see, let's get us a little, oh, we already have that. I can't use Grange Mudroom, which would be one of my go-tos. Let's get us a plant. Yeah, it stinks because I'm probably, honestly, I'm probably not going to clutter this one as much as I usually do with the limited pack. I could use this. I don't use this super often. Maybe with the yellow, because we have like the yellow accents over here. We have the yellow flowers on the table. That kind of works well, I think. Let's see, what other things can we do? Who is this imposter? Who is that? This isn't Matthew. Sorry, y'all. I just gave it. I gave it to y'all. I like handed it to you on a silver platter. I didn't even make y'all have to think twice about Matthew not being here tonight. Yeah, I don't like clutter. It's like blasphemous. Good Lord, I don't like limited pack builds. Okay. This is so difficult. I'm not like seeing much stuff that I want to use. Let me see, clutter. Oh, we could put little candles. Maybe we put little candles here. We could get the big candles. Wait a second. That's actually kind of fun because we do have the funky patterns all over the place. I feel like this brings in some of the colors we have in the furniture here with the blues. And then we get like the red colors that we have over here from that. That's kind of cool. I mean, we wouldn't want to set our plant on fire, but maybe that would be fun. I don't think I like that being over there. It depends on what the third object is that I put, because I know I'm going to be putting a third object. I wonder what we get with the books. Like, what could I do, maybe? Not much. I mean, I could put some of these. So we have all the bookcases over here. We clearly love books. Let me see what other... What's under miscellaneous? What can we get? You get the tools of fire. We need the tools of fire. We could put that like right here. I don't want to put it in the hall space. Ooh, the red with the gold is a vibe. I like that. A simposter. No, making me think of Among Us. It's like, maybe I should just play Among Us. Oh, I could put an urn, an antique urn. It's... Okay, I'm gonna leave that for right now. I don't love it necessarily, but I think it can grow on me. Maybe. Let's see, what wall decor could we put here? Not much. Not much. Pictures. Let's see. Oh my gosh. You could do this. That's like one of my go-tos. You could put this over here by the door on this side. We don't have a ton of wall space in this area, except like right over here too. Down, 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 down. Put that there. I like the way that fits there. Okay, and then with Realm of Magic, I only want to see Realm of Magic. I really hate that I did my half-baked shell challenge on this save file, because otherwise I would just use the disable packs and then not have to worry about this at all. Can't believe y'all didn't warn me about that. Y'all should have reminded me. I told y'all. Should have reminded me. Not me gaslighting. Tools of fire, and not going to lie, I think they're being used for something else. There's no fire going in that fireplace. Yes, why do they have it? We may never know. We may never know. Let me get out of decorations. Let's see. Alexander Fells, welcome in. That's your first fill up. That's great. Let me put this little light. It's so big. Ooh, I like that. I like that sheen on there. Bum, 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 bum. And then maybe what I could do is use these as like a standard light in the build. Euphoria Soph, welcome in. Thanks for the 4 streams. Yeah, I love that. Thought I'd pop in for a stream since your TikToks keep coming up on my FYP. I'm glad my TikToks are bothering you enough to pop over here. So, welcome in. I thought your name looked familiar. I was like, where do I know you from? You're not the first person who's even said that this week. I've gotten that comment from someone else as well. They're like, I keep seeing so many of your videos on my FYP. I'm like, TikTok be loving me right now. Okay, so I have paranormal furniture here. I do want end tables. I don't know what I want exactly, though. Like, I feel like the Realm of Magic tables are a little too stylized. I don't think we're going to be able to... I could just use a black swatch. Oh, that's actually... That color is pretty nice with the furniture in here. It is a brown, but it's like a really dark reddish brown tone. I don't know. That I should leave that out. That could be an option. Don't want that. If y'all are just tuning in, we're working on a limited pack build right now, which I don't do super often, so it's stressing me out. So you all get entertainment and joy from seeing me freak out and stress out and get flustered about things not working well. And we have a budget on top of it all, which I've not really been paying attention to very well, so we'll see what happens. I have a feeling I'm going to have to, like, end up deleting stuff. Yeah, I think I would definitely say it's more chaotic, more than likely. Okay, let me get the magazine. Wait, what? Is that little magazine holder not base game? I thought that was base game. Wait, is it really not? The little magazine thing that goes on the floor? That's not base game? It's Parenthood, that's right. Oh no, you are right. Shoot. Oh man. Y'all, this is gonna put me in shambles. This build is gonna... Oh man. I didn't even think about that whenever I put that there. I was like, not really thinking about my curtain situation. It's like, how weird is it to just put curtains on a couple of these? I could use the same as that, but I actually really like this being an accent of some sort. I don't think that looks as weird as I'm thinking it would, as I thought because I don't want to clip it in, I don't think. It doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it right now. That can be something I can delete if I need a little extra money. Okay, for lighting, ceiling lighting, let's see. Yeah, they're great for people to download, but just so hard to build. Oh shoot, I used the eyedropper tool. I told y'all it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. It's really not that bad to go back through and click them though, since it's only 2 packs. I mean, I could use the big, the big Realm of Magic chandelier. I'd size it down. It gets a little funky when you size it down. But I think I could overlook that for this build. Because that's a cool vibe, I feel like, for that space. I never figured out my end table situation, so I liked these. It just is weird because the coffee table is this color, and I don't know with the black if I like that color with this. But maybe it looks fine. I bet it's cheaper. I just used it again, didn't I? Is it cheaper than the Realm of Magic? I wonder. This is 150. What is this? 135. It's a little bit cheaper. So maybe I should go with that, since I actually do need to think about budget. I really, really am not a fan of the budget. I would feel even better, like 10 times better, even just taking the budget away. Don't worry, I'm not going to though. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep the budget. We're doing a budget limited pack build. It's going to be fine. I will survive. But it would make my life a lot easier. Maybe we could put the little tea set in the living room. I think that's cute for the coffee table. I do really like that one. That one's fun. Okay, I know this would be weird to use for the living room, but I really do like this. And I think the shape and style of it goes really well with the pattern on the floor from Realm of Magic. I'm gonna size it down a little bit so proportionally it's not so weird looking. Maybe put it like on the outer corner a little bit. I will survive. Hey, hey. I didn't read your message because I don't want mine right next to me to start playing that. But yes, that would be appropriate at this point. I think I like the what is the difference in that? There's like literally no difference. I don't understand what the change is supposed to be here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that swatch though. And then I think we could maybe get a set of books right there. Okay, I really need to stop using eyedropper tools so I don't have to keep doing this. I think it's supposed to be something with that maybe, but like the other swatches don't really change the light. I think this one's a little different with the black swatch, but like every other swatch is the same, so I don't know. Probably though. this here. Mel! Welcome in. So it did work. I think you have maybe too many now. But maybe not. Maybe not. I clicked it twice whenever I was trying to add 2. And I was like, I don't know because it's not showing me anything. I don't know if it actually worked or if it has to be on a live stream. But I guess it was working. Maybe do the yellow and blue. I like that. But yes, we can go above 100 now. So thank you so much. Oh man, not the fill-up tax. I know, right? But congratulations on watching over 100 of my streams, because that's just absolutely crazy to me. Like, seriously, absolutely nuts. I can't believe that you have been here for that many times. Like, what are you doing? Imagine it gets to 365. Actually, I think this could go in here because we have all our books in here. This is like a living room / library. I like the idea of putting this on the wall somewhere. It's a little weird to put anything over here though, because the staircase. Like, I can't put it in the middle, which is obnoxious. I could put it on this one. Maybe that's fine. We'll put that there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. This is 400 simoleons. Just for this. What in the world? I do not like having to budget in this game. I mean, I don't like having to budget in real life either, but that is nuts. What can we put that would be fun? Oh, the little phone would be cute. Size that down and put the phone over on this table. I like that blue. Brings in more of this color from the rug. That's fun. I have to keep in mind that I have a budget, so I cannot be like going nuts with putting as much clutter as I usually do. It's gonna be really hard, but I have got to stay like cautious. I need to stay aware of how much money I'm spending and where I'm putting it. I need to figure out the light here. I like having this at the front door. It's more grand. But this is such a bigger space. There you go, Zach. Got your fill up. Got your fill up going. Okay, I would like to put the... Oh, we can't. Never mind. Sorry. I can't use that either. I was like, I can put the records here. No, I can't. It's an object that's forbidden. I'm going to put a plant right here on there. I just realized that. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just going to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Y'all, why is this stressing me out? Why is this build stressing me out so much? Way more than, like, the other builds we've been working on. I do not like this limited pack nonsense at all. I don't think I want that. I think this will work fine. Y'all, like, I'm not even kidding. The budget, how much has it already gone up? We're at 78K. We were at 67, I think it was, before I barely started cluttering the living room. So, okay, I have to move on. Like, I can't spend as much time. We haven't even done the outside. We've done nothing on the outside of this build. This is gonna be a disaster. This is gonna be a disaster. I am not going to like this at all. This is gonna be so rough. Vegan Simmer, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, debug. For sure, but I mean, you can only do so much with debug too. Like, I don't want to spend hours sifting through debug trying to find things. Granted, I don't have as many packs, so I'm not worried about landscaping. We'll be fine with landscaping with debug. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna put anything else in this room except the lights, and then we'll come back if we are able to come back. Oh, it would be, oh, how much are they? $425. But I like the idea of these. Okay. Give me a second. I need to think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to freak out. If I put 2 sets of those, I know it's a lot. And it's a lot of money, but I feel like that could be kind of cool. I think it could be cool. Do we like that? I mean, I like it, but do y'all like it? Is it worth? We haven't done ceilings either. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do like that up there, actually. I didn't think I would, but that's pretty cool looking. Oh, this is a disaster. I might do that everywhere, actually. Even in the kitchen. Oh, not the rug. Okay. Did I do that in the attic, though? I don't know. I need to get out of this. Flooring? No, I didn't. I didn't think so. I'm gonna do this on the ceiling in the attic. Oh my god. I don't want to look. I'm gonna check how much I've spent after doing that. Y'all. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 80K. I have 20,000 to clutter with. Y'all know that's not enough. That is not enough for me. That is nowhere near enough for me. Oh man. Do I get... Those cost money, right? So once I deleted this, the few saucer lights we had, I actually really dig the like vibes with the lighting in here. That's pretty cool looking, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna grab another one of you and put you over on this side. How high is this up? I wish we had lines up against the wall sometimes that we could turn on and off. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Mel, your fortune. Your dream will come true when you least expect it. Your dream will come true when you least expect it. And I know your dream is for me to go to TwitchCon, so you need to not expect it, and then it'll come true. I almost bought a lottery ticket tonight. I'm not even kidding. I almost did. I was like, I don't need to spend money to take the chance of, you know, making any type of money on that. Okay, this is kind of getting on my nerves. Oh no, I don't want to move that. I just want to know what the height is. Okay, it's like... Okay, so it's like a little bit down from that. It's about right there. I'm still manifesting that suspicious drop of money to come your way. Thank you so much. Me too, me too. I did get a call from my apartment, my previous apartment building today, and they're sending me my deposit. So I believe I got the full deposit back. It's just they had to use some of it to like pay the final bills for like water, sewage, and all of that. So I'm waiting to see the itemized list, but it is at least a good bit of money. So that was nice. That was a nice surprise. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this bathroom looks really, really sad. And I don't think there's much I can do for it. I really don't. I think it's just gonna stay sad. Like maybe I can get, I'd like some piece of art on the wall. Motherload on Dr. Sims right now. Right? Oh, me. That would be wonderful. What if we just like put the Realm of Magic picture in here? And that's at least something, right? Like, it gives us something to work with. I don't want that in there. Maybe we can get one of these up on the wall. I do want this, like, just like a warm white, I think. I want it to be a little more on the warm side. I like the yellow tone with the lighting in this. Oh man. You're all witches? Well then, y'all can make it to where I don't even need money. Y'all can just pop me over there. Y'all need to work on your witchcraft. If you can't do that, you're not a very great witch. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, but sometimes we have to have Mitchum Huntsburgers in our lives. Let's see. I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm gonna leave this as it is right now, because that is not a space I need to be spending a lot of money on. It's just, it's not. Mac VSP, welcome in. How are you doing? So let's go to the dining space. So I just want like a simple little centerpiece, maybe a rug. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Y'all let me splurge on too many things too early in this build. Oh my god. We don't get like a lot of the great type of flowers and such that I'd want to use as a centerpiece with the base game in these packs. Like, we don't get anything from the packs really that would go on the center of the table for a dining space. So that's great. We could put this. It's a pretty big plant. Do you get a black? Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. I might size that down. I don't think it needs to be super big. Is it weird to just have a green plant? I feel like I'd prefer it to be a flower vase, but we don't get any of like the spooky flower vases. I don't want to put like Easter looking tulips in the living room, you know, or dining room. Send me a raven. I have a job for you. Huh. Your magic's a lot darker than most. Okay, okay. Okay. Can we get... This is a cheap little plant. Maybe we could do that and put that over here. We also have the hanging plant. Maybe we could put the hanging plant in here too. That would make sense. Fortune for Euphoria Soph. Money will come to you when you are doing the right thing. Money will come to you when you're doing the right thing. You're not doing the right thing. That's what it is. I wish I could have had that fortune. You got the fortune, so now you need to do the right thing so you can take all of us to TwitchCon next week. It's all up to Euphoria Soph. It's all up to you. I hate to put that pressure on you. But at least it's not me. That's all I can say. At least it's not me. Maybe the white would be kind of a cool look. I think that's fun. That's why I'm broke. Right? Exactly. Y'all, we're not doing the right things in our lives that we should be doing. Okay, but in all seriousness, okay, this is only 20 bucks. Can I put this? This is another plant. No, not really. Maybe I can put, how much is this? This is, oh, this is 60. It's not that bad, but maybe something in here. I know I don't need to be back in here. Okay, I know I shouldn't. That red color actually kind of works. It's not the right shade. Okay, get out of here, get out of here. We have the kitchen. We have the kitchen, and that is not good. That is not good. Oh, wait, no. I didn't put a light or the rug. My ADD brain is all over the place tonight. I knew I shouldn't have had caffeine before this stream. I knew it. I knew I should not have, and I did it anyway. Maybe this? It's a little too old looking, I feel like, for this build, but... I don't think this is gonna work. I wanna see, yeah, we don't get the greatest swatches for that. Maybe this could work. It at least comes in a dark swatch. Oh, Zach has a fortune forthcoming. People who are late are often happier than those who have to wait for them. People who are late are often happier than those who have to wait for them. That's actually not true for me. Thanks for the hydrate, Bria. I feel like when I'm late, I'm stressed. If I'm waiting on someone, sure, it can be annoying, but I don't know. I don't feel as stressed. Oh, wow. Another fortune. Bria. At this very moment, you can change the rest of your life. At this very moment, you can change the rest of your life. So, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do it and do it quickly. Like, real fast. Real fast. Okay, decorations. I would like to get curtains in here. I don't know exactly which ones. It's not like we have a huge option. Oh, these are kind of cute in here. I know they're not the same as the living room. Oh, I don't like the swatches, though. Oh, that's sad. That's too small. The paranormal ones are a bit funky. Oh, wait. That would fit a lot better. Well, not really. It still does a lot of clippage. It has a lot of clippage. We could do the paranormal on the sides. Wait, which one's more expensive? That one's 200. This one is 185. Paranormal's a little bit cheaper if we went in that direction. And we get some with similar vibes. Like, I kind of like the gray color. Wait, what if we did that? I still like this big one being Realm of Magic, but we would save a little bit more money if we used the paranormal. I know it clips really awkwardly there, but I can't really do much about that. Like, what if we did the paranormal? I feel like it should go the other way. I can't explain why, but I feel like it needs to go this way. I don't like the curtain being up against the bookcase side. Oh, sorry, I'm like missing some messages. Euphoria, this is not the shell challenge. This is just another build I started during the streamathon. Oh, okay. Mel, thank you. Sorry. Thanks, Mel. Yeah, this is just a fun one. I like did the random wheel generator for the budget. And the budget, I had like 20,000, 40, 60, 80, and 100. And we got 100, thankfully. Thankfully. I'm not used to doing budgeted builds, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't have done such a big house. I wasn't really thinking through. I really thought 100K was going to be plenty. And I think it should be in theory, but y'all know me. So I think I maybe put a little too much already in the builds. Or in the rooms, rather. So we got to keep it with like the bare minimum for the most part. Maybe I could just get, I mean, we don't have to have a blind at all. Maybe just like a little curtain like this on this one. I feel like I want it lower, actually. Like, that doesn't bother me. It looks weird because it still has glass above it is the only thing. Blame it on inflation. I could put it like right there. Yeah. I mean, I could adjust for inflation. Maybe I could adjust for inflation. I don't like any of these swatches though. This is a disaster. We have these. I absolutely do not like this curtain. I have used it before. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I don't mind it here, actually. That's not that bad. The price of the newest kettle, I had not. It's like 500. The next time, if I remember, whenever I get my filters off, I'll look. Oh my gosh, y'all. I still didn't try to get a rug in here. And I'd love to put a runner. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do anything I want in this build. I don't want to do this build anymore. I'm going to have to play with tool mod on that if I were to use it. Should I use the base game, the stripy one that we all love? Why are these all so big? I can use the square one. Wait a second. If I size this down, it's like the size of the room, though. It's kind of funny. That's fine. Ooh, I like that one. With the blue. Okay, I'm fine with that. The kitchen, I honestly, I have no idea. I keep putting it off because I really know I'm not going to be happy with the kitchen. This is going to be a nightmare. Okay, so we can get this spice rack maybe. We do have the mugs. Like, I still have this set of mugs I could put in here. That's not a disaster. I can still put mugs. I could put the little antique scale. I like the vibe of that. Maybe put that on top of the fridge. Like that. Oh. Yeah, I'd probably stick with that. Let's see. I like the idea of maybe having the mugs over here by the fridge. And then we'll have the spices over on this one. I'll grab some utensils. I would like to have a phone on the wall. It's a little nostalgic and gives me Suburban Mom a little bit. I don't know why. I just like picturing, like in Mean Girls when she's talking on the phone, you know? That's what I'm thinking of right now. Okay, we could get a little bowl of fruit. I'll organize this a little bit better in a sec. And then I do want utensils. Your grandma still has a home phone? Yeah. That's cute. See, what I would like to do, we don't have a hood, and I don't think we're going to. I don't have any upper cabinets. I wish I could. Those don't look very great though, do they? I know I don't need to be spending money on this. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. But I like the idea of having cabinets on this side, like just there, over the stove. It feels more suburban. These were $250 each. Oh no, that's not good. Where am I? I'm at 83,000. Oh my god. Okay. I need a trash can, which I don't have in here either. I would like to put a shelf here and put the spices on that, but I'm not going to do that. I do want the herbs. I'm sorry. Like, I'm spending the money on the herbs because we got that from Realm of Magic. I don't know what they're called, though. Let me go. Decorations, wall decor. Where are they? Or maybe it's under miscellaneous. Nope, there they are. Dryer. Dryer. Like, maybe we could put like little herbs on the wall right there. Can we get soap at least? Yeah, these are starting to be real life prices. Maybe I could get a coffee machine. Like I'm getting a coffee machine, period. Like we're gonna get one. I'll get the cheapest one, I'm assuming. Yes, 50 bucks. Okay. I like the little antique coffee. Maybe we do that. Oh, that's $3.75. That is $3.75. Okay, never mind. We're gonna stick with this. I'm gonna size this down. I'll just make our mugs a little bit smaller, easier to work with. That is nuts to me. Oh my gosh, I hate this thing. It like never fits where you want it to fit. I'll put it on this side. I don't want to have it on this side, but it is what it is. It do what it do. It do what it want to be. Maybe I can like scoot it more this way. That was way too much, Matthew. Just so y'all know, I am not doing a budgeted limited pack build ever again. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen again. So enjoy this while you can, because I'm telling you, it's not happening again. I would have to have a good reason to put myself through this again. The economy is very spooky. I agree. Like, I want something on the wall here, but I can't do that either. Like, ugh. It's so bland. It's so bland. And I don't have monies. I need more monies. Those are $70. I haven't put this yet, but I want to. I'm going to go ahead and put this somewhere up here for right now, just so I don't forget. Maybe we could put it in the primary bedroom. That's kind of cute. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me go back to the kitchen. I don't want a microwave. I can't afford a dishwasher. I can't get a strainer thing. Oh, I do need a fire alarm in here. We'll put that like right there. We don't have a trash can yet. Well, how much is this? This one, well, it makes you money, but at the same time, we're not really doing gameplay. I'll do this one. It's cheap. Actually, I'm gonna keep that white. I like that being white. Okay, I need lights. That I do need. I'm going to put lights in here. Is there really nothing? Like, maybe I can find... We don't have, like, a lot of my go-to food art pieces. We could put that there. That's $3.75. Oh, my goodness. Why? Why is that $3.75? It is a picture of a bowl of pears that I could probably paint myself. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I don't want curtains in the dining space because I like the windows being open in there. As much as I hate to say it, I think this is it. I don't think there's much more I can do on the bottom floor right now. I might grab... I'm not going to worry about duplicating things in this house. Oh, it's the other way. I was like, this is perfect because it goes up in a diagonal, but it's the wrong direction for the staircase. Maybe I could put this. Just to have something on the wall. And of course it's only brown swatches, so no, I don't like the way that looks. Oh my goodness. This is a cruel joke. Okay, we can put the vampire ones, that's fine. Vampire looking ones rather, I guess I should say, not the pack. Let me do those. Okay. I still haven't gotten lights for the kitchen. Why do I keep getting distracted by that? I put this, and then that led to something else, and then that led to something else. That's what's happening. I am losing it. I am losing it. Wait, is that Wait, I just realized that I don't have... I thought that was base game. Nope, it is vampires. It is vampires. I was right. I didn't have my filter on, y'all. I can't even use the picture that I want. I'm not okay. In this moment right now, I am not doing well. Do we get any dark frames? No. No. We could do this. It's like a big picture, but it's kind of weird with the shape there. I do want this somewhere. Maybe we could put that like right here. Oh, wait. This is 255? Wow, my eyes are being opened tonight. That is ridiculous for this little thing. Absolutely ridiculous. I would love to use these pictures, but they are $1,200 each for those and $1,400 for that one picture. So I will likely not be able to use the paranormal pictures anywhere in this build, which is a shame. Because this would be the build to put them in. I'm at 84K. Should I do it? I'm going to put them just so I can maybe try to squeeze the budget. So I'll put them down, but I can delete them for an easy $4,000. So we'll see. I'm on the second floor, y'all. This build might actually not take me super long to do because of the limitations. Here I was thinking we still had so much work to do on this build, and it's like, actually, I don't think it's gonna take me too terribly long. Okay, I know this is a little weird, but I like the idea that maybe we have a shoe rack right here. We'll have to ignore the boots. I can't help that. But the bedrooms are carpeted. So maybe it's like we come upstairs and we're not that big about shoes on the floor down here. But when you come upstairs, you have to take your shoes off before you go in your bedroom. That sounds a little silly, but it's a base game object. It's not super expensive and it's clutter. So that's the story and we're gonna have to stick to it. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it's gonna be. Maybe we could put some like nail polish. It's 165 for that one little object, but at least it's like some clutter. Could get some candles. Yeah, this like totally changes my perspective on some things in this game. I like that color with the rug that we have in here. It's a little something. I'm also just really sad that we don't get great plants. Like, there is not much that I could use. I definitely want to use this plant. I just don't know where I want to put it. This room is so big, I just want more stuff in it. I'm gonna put that there. I realize how ridiculous that is, but I'm putting it. And we will all live to see another day. from me putting that there. We can put this little plant here. This is only $45, so that's not bad. And then maybe we could put... Oh, this would be a good object to put somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I'm going to put that down. It's 45. It's only 45 simoleons, so that's good. Cookie jars 100. That is so nuts. I do want the little cow plant terrarium. Do I have one already? Yeah, I already have one up there, so that's good. Maybe we could put the little pin there. That's 810 for the... Okay, never mind. We can't do that. Oh, this is stressful. We could put this little thing. How much is that? That should not be 200. This is 170 simoleons for a few pencils and a pair of scissors with the holder. That is absolutely stupid. This whole stream is going to turn into me raving, or not raving, ranting about prices in this game on things because of how ridiculous they are. We still need to get our spoopy vibes, so we have to make sure we are getting some kind of weird things here and there in the build. This little thing could go in the master. It's like a cute little clutter object. Like maybe we just put this right here. I mean, I might just put it on the dresser. It's not like we have much space to do other things. How much is this? That's $225. The men's cologne is cheaper at least. This perfume's $140. So we could go with that. That's a cheap bathroom clutter. Both of those are pretty cheap. Maybe we could do like a little tissue box up here. That's only $25. Okay. Stack of baskets is only $30. Sculptures. This is nutso. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Or we could put this. We have the little hands everywhere. That's kind of spoopy. Put that in the corner. Have the little perfume with the Kleenex. Oh, I did not. Pull everything forward a pretty good bit. It's at least some clutter, right? So I want... Oh man, I forgot about the table here. Okay, let's get a little light. Maybe this one wouldn't be so bad. This is cute, but I don't know if I want just a candle. That is a cute little vibe. And then I want something on the wall. How dark is it in here without these? Oops. So ideally, we'd want to add a light, a ceiling light right here. Maybe just, this one's cheaper than, oh, they're the same. These are the same price. Maybe I could just do something like that. That's fine. And then I do want something on the wall here. I will do debug. I do plan on using some debug, I promise. I'm gonna dig through debug. There's some stuff on the wall. Maybe we could even put this that kind of goes with that, but we'll see. I'm gonna use debug. It's gonna be fine. Everything will be okay. We're at 90, almost 91, but who's counting? Okay, let's see. Let me get rid of these, or that. Okay, these don't slot, but I could make them slot. That's 55. This is 50, so let's go with the cheaper. I'm just gonna put this on the back of the toilet. Oops. I might just put these. I'm not gonna use the eyedropper tool. But they're only 90, whereas paranormal are 180. It literally twice the price. So if I just put these in the bathroom, it's like we can pretend that they lower them all the way. You know, for the vibes. For the vibes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, welcome in. How are you doing? Morgan K. Mischief. Thanks for the raid. What did you do? What'd you do? How was your stream? Better hide your books. Hide your books, y'all. Thanks for the follow. What'd you stream? What'd you do? And if you need to raid and run, by all means, go for it. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Dr. Sims. I go by Matthew, though, too. You can call me Matthew. I use he, him pronouns. I like to build a lot in The Sims, so I'm very much primarily a builder. And we're working on a limited pack budgeted Spoopy Suburban build. So the budget's 100K. We're getting very close to it already and still have a lot to do. And then it's a limited pack with paranormal and realm of magic only, so very limited. But hey, San Mateo. Working on a summer camp in The Sims. Nice, using the new pack, I suppose. Perhaps. I'm like hardcore struggling with this. I love to clutter in my builds, and we can't really do that in this build. So it's stressing me out. So are catching me on what I would say is very much an off night for me. It's been an interesting stream so far. I'll just put it that way. I will say it's probably entertaining though. I think some of you all are probably getting a kick out of this. I need to save. I probably should be using it, but low-key been using it much more. Horse ranch, yeah. I can see that. I'm working on a pumpkin patch lot, and I feel like we've definitely used way more horse ranch than adventure awaits. Definitely. But yeah, welcome in. Y'all get to see me freak out a lot more than usual. So it's a fun time. It's a fun time. Let me iterate. It's a fun time. We're having such a blast in here. Okay. I think we're good in there. I can't do much. I can't. Y'all know I like to clutter my bathrooms and do really fun stuff in the bathrooms. Okay, well that can come out. That didn't come out quite right, but y'all know what I'm saying. And I can't do that right now. So I'm literally putting the absolute bare necessities. And yes, do break out in song if you need to. But that's where we're at this point. I can't help it. A couple of crash outs today as well. It's the theme. Yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah. I can see that. I've had some crashing outs for sure. I feel like that's all I do in this game. I feel like this game only makes me crash out. I don't know. It's supposed to be relaxing. It's fun. But man, I do have some pretty valid crash outs, I think. Let me go ahead and put a couple of these on the wall in here. And of course the window's not centered to the hallway. It is to the house, but not the hallway. So that's gonna be interesting. I think they're higher in here, aren't they? I think they're maybe there. They might be the same. I'm not gonna worry about it. That looks so weird, but it is what it is. And then let me just get rid of this. We're gonna have like some dim lighting, but I think that makes it more spoopy, you know? Gonna do a little raid and run. No problem. Go de-stream, take care of yourself, get you some food, or do whatever you need to, relax. Thank you so much for the raid though. Really, really appreciate you being here. And for anyone who came in a little bit later, this is the mug of the stream. I have a mug of the stream. I have tons of mugs, so I like to feature a mug every time I stream. But this is the one tonight. Cute little ghosty trick-or-treating. And we have a couple of ghost emotes, so it's on theme. Oh, thank you so much. It is one of my favorite. It's funny because I hadn't featured it on stream yet. I've had it for a long time. I got it way before spooky season. I'm not gonna lie. I got this way earlier this year. And for some reason in my brain, it was like, get your step stool out and like really check the cabinet. And I saw that and I was like, I forgot about it. I knew something was telling me I have more spooky mugs somewhere. And what was even funnier was that this morning I added the ghost emote for the mug where it's kind of like dipping down and its face. It's really cute. The tongue sticks out and it's like, oh, finally relaxing. I didn't think about that until right when I did the mug feature. And so it's kind of funny the odds of that with the new emote matching the mug. I did not plan that. That was very much coincidental. I think we do have the toddler potty in there. Again, I'm going to leave the bathroom super... Oh my god. Wait, I could get maybe one of the medicine cabinets. I might be able to get the medicine cabinet. Wait. Or something that's pre-cluttered. I should focus on pre-cluttered things. Like the displays, all the displays that we have. I could get one of the bathroom displays. Like one of these things. How much is that? $485. $240? That's not that bad. I could get this in here. It's at least something. It's a bit high, but I don't know if I like it that low. That's fine. Yeah, it was fate. I like this little cabinet too. This is $260. This was $240. It's not that different, not worth it. Okay. Toddler bedroom. I mean, we kind of already have a lot going on in here. I might try to add some wall decor and that's it, to be honest. I'll add a little light here. Maybe a couple. I know we have some debug toys, but... Ow! Ow! That was my knee. That was my knee. That was my knee. What a chaotic stream tonight. Everything's just super chaotic tonight. I am okay. I am okay. My knee is not, but I am okay. I think I'm going to use this little guy. I don't use this super often. Yeah, it was pretty painful. Not gonna lie. That yeah, right on the corner too. Because honestly, this thing looks kind of creepy. It does not look cute to me. It looks a bit creepy. Like, look at its eyes. Like, hello? Staring contest? Like, wide-eyed? Yeah, it's seen some things. It has seen some things. Okay, so let me get wall decor. Something cute for a kid's bedroom. I don't think a calendar would work. Oh, this could be kind of cute. Little aging up thing. Ugh, I don't know where we put it. How much is this? 165. I mean, it's definitely not one of the more expensive things I've gotten. It's just very small. I want something a bit more substantial if we're gonna put something in here. Kids, decorations, like these things are cheap. So let's see what we can get. The little balloons. We do get like purpley colors for that. It's just kind of cutesy, which is not what I really want. Oh, we have this, the Dream Eater. Maybe put him over by the bed. You know what? Toward the end of that, I was like, someone's going to clip that. I'm not surprised by that. I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that, but that is what it is. Like, that thing's seen some things. It's done some things. I like the Reaper Gnome, but I'm not gonna put that in here. Llama Mama is 260. This is 260. Also, why do I not use this? Because it's actually really adorable. In its base game. I need to remember this exists in the game, because that's actually quite cute. Yeah, there's not much here. What if I go just back to decorations and look at the other wall art stuff? I could put the tragic clown in here. Why is that $200? That doesn't make sense. I'm not doing that. We need more scary stuff for kids. Why do we not have scary stuff for kids in this game? That is beyond me. I need something on the wall here. I can't just leave it this barren. I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all know I can't do it. Okay, let's see. That's 390. That's too much. That's just ridiculous. I could put a pride flag in here. Oh my gosh, the cutest thing happened the other day. Honestly, the lesbian pride flag does match the bedroom. I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna put a pride flag in here. It's $100. It's at least something. Have little shoes there. It fills in the space a little bit. Again, I have to do what we have to do. We just don't have the space for this. Maybe we could get... Is that bookshelf thing in base game? It actually is. Could put books in here. Put this over the bed. Might be a little weird, but it gives us something. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna put that back. And then we'll put the books over the bed. I like the idea that maybe the kid gets up on the bed and grabs a book for us to read. So we can have like the little books over the bed. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'd say we'll figure out lights and then we're done in here as well. I don't know why. I just don't really want to use the recess lights in this. Like the saucer lights, not the vibe. We do get a lot of natural light. That's kind of nice. We could use these. Like we could put one of those here. And then maybe like one on either side over here. That's a lot of lights actually. It's a well-lit room. But it's such a weird shape that if you don't have a light in one area, it's going to be dark in another because there are so many like little bump outs and nooks. Okay, so we have that. Now we can go to the teenage bedroom, which honestly at this point I would say is pretty cluttered. Like I think this is good. I'm not even really going to add anything else in here. So I think if anything we can delete one of the guitars because that's $740. This is $1350. But it's so cute. But I certainly don't need over 2,000 simoleons dedicated to this. I've got to pick one. I have to be frugal right now. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the freezer bony one. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. It makes me sad, but it is what it is. I have to keep the budget in mind. The betrayal. I have to keep the... We're at 92K after getting rid of that. We were like at 94,000 with that guitar. There's still so much to do. There's still so much to do. I still need curtains in here. I still need to get the lights in here too. Maybe I can get a desk light over on this one. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. Base game, realm, and normal. I have a lot of money in the attic right now too that I wasn't really thinking about whenever I did that earlier. I never use this thing. Maybe you could size this down and put that on the desk just to have a little light of some sort. I think I do want it black. I don't know if I like the red there. I don't know. Maybe it's fun. Okay, don't do that because that's why I keep losing my filters. I was about to use the eyedropper tool. I'm not going to do it. Oh, I forgot about these from Paranormal too. They're cheaper. Only by 10, but they are cheaper. Also, I don't know that I've been paying attention to getting the same swatch on all of these. Maybe I have. Okay. feel like these are not high enough relative to where I place the others. Let me go up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so there's some lights. We're done with that. Well, yes, I know. If I use less lights, it would. It would. But, like, I want it to at least look good. I want the lights. It gives it more of a suburban feel to me. You know, usually I like kind of spicing up my lights and using lots of different lights throughout the house, but with a suburban home, it's very, like, uniform, generally speaking. You have, like, the same stuff in every room. So I'm trying to keep to that a little bit more. Ed Boy, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the follow. I mean, I don't have to worry about my electricity bill as much, but I'm in an apartment. And also, I didn't vote for Trump, who's raising electricity bills all over the place. So, you know, you get what you vote for. So, if you want to complain about your electric bill, maybe you should have done a little research. Thanks so much, Ed. It's been hard. It's a limited pack budget build, so we still have a lot to do, and we only have $7,302 left. So we are getting close to the struggle bus, where once we get outside, it's going to be mainly debug. Everything is going to be debug outside. Now we have this attic space. Now keep in mind, I did pull these. I can get rid of these. I don't have to have these. They are extremely expensive. This attic, honestly, is where most of the money went, I feel like. There's a lot of money in here. So if we need to make changes to anything, this would be the space to do it. Like, how much are these things? Oh, those are only 75. That's actually not bad. Oh, also I don't have filters, so it doesn't matter. I can put another one there. I know, I didn't vote for the Dorito. Didn't vote for the Dorito, don't blame me. I can put this little plant here, and then we can add these objects to the top shelf. Oops. Oh, whoopsies. Oh man, working on this room. Okay, let me, yeah, with the roof, it still doesn't matter if I cut the walls down. So we're just gonna have to deal with this. I do want to maybe raise that up. Do I? Actually, I don't think I do. Might just kind of put this closer to the height of these. Call it a day. I don't like where that is, actually. Delete that. Like, I actually do want it to be pretty dim and dark up here. Maybe right here is where I want this. I'm gonna leave that. Okay, let's grab these things. Whoops. Well, I didn't mean actually grab. Oh my gosh. Let go. We do that one. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, 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 bam. Boom, 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 boom. Get rid of this for a second. And then I'm wondering if I were to do Realm of Magic. I want to see. Oh, we do get a witch broom. That's kind of fun. We have that and debug. Oh wait, that says 1500, but I opened debug. So we can't get that. Never mind. That's gonna be way too much. I gotta be careful with some of this stuff because it still costs money. That's true debug. These are like live edit probably. I think, no, it says debug right here. Live edit. So it's really live edit that it would be free stuff everywhere. I like the idea of this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Doesn't really help actually light the room up, but I like the idea of having that, like, doing that. Okay, let me go to paranormal, lighting, boom. These are more expensive than, oh wow, that's way more expensive than the chandelier is. I'm kind of I'm shocked by that. I'm shooketh. I'm a little shooketh. Okay, I definitely want to size that down even more. I know it is a little weird with it sized down, but I like the idea of this up here. And that's all. Like, just leave it kind of dim. Save. Thank you, Mel. Okay, plants. I'd like to get a tall plant, but not that one. Not that one. We do have... Okay, I turned debug on, so I have debug on now. But, like, I really want... Maybe we could just use this. It's a simple plant. It fits in corners really well. It gives us at least a plant up here, which is what I want. I don't really like the swatches, though. We'll do black, I guess. That's fine. I do like the fact that we have these pictures because it's going to help fill this space up a good bit. The walls. That is not centered. It was this one. That one needed to go over more. Oh man, nope. 4, 7. So that's the center for that. That just needs to come in. It's not that hard. I don't know why I was making that so much harder than it needed to be. Why do I actually kind of like the white and gold? I'm not gonna leave them in that order, but that's cool looking. I'm gonna switch these. Okay. Let me pull this out a little bit. Okay. Should I get the baby? What have y'all done to me? I like the idea that we're doing something creepy with the baby here, and it's like floating. Should we do that? Doesn't cost us anything. I love that. We got our Exorcist baby. We're good to go. Okay, I think for now, that's what we're gonna have for the inside. We are at 92,933 simoleons. Okay, now, I know you're getting onto me for my lights, but I need porch lights right here. I want lights on both sides here. So I'm gonna put my lights, and y'all are gonna let me have them and be happy. Let's see. Honestly, these, I still kind of want to use these outside. Because they look so cool in live mode. What mode is that? That's hilarious. A cat scare. Like, I want them out here, but I also want them in here. I'm like gonna have so many lights. All of these lights everywhere. But honestly, I do think it's going to make it spoopy. I do think it's gonna make it spoopy. These lights look so cool in live mode. It's gonna be spoopy. I think they're technically higher on the front. Yeah, I think they're like up here. It always looks weird for me to put wall lights that are taller than the door. But I do think that's where that is. Like, yeah. No comment. Well, good. I don't need to hear your comment right now. Okay, well, this is a huge lot. Also, we don't really have a backyard space. So this would be like a side yard situation. There's no way that we're gonna be able to fence this in. I'd really like to use the Realm of Magic fence, but I don't think, we won't be able to do the whole lot. We might be able to do like a little, like from this part to the back, maybe. But I really don't think we're gonna have, look at that, that's already 2660 per side. We don't have enough space for that. This one's more expensive. It's 105, 95. So, yeah. Not fun. I could if I got rid of those pictures in the attic, I bet. I think that might be worth it. I would like to fence this in. We could get like cheaper pictures or only have 2 pictures. Let's see how far over we get if we do this. Like, let's just see when we, this is also maybe a weird fence to use for exterior, but I do think it's cool looking. Hey, Ann Nicole, how are you doing? Are you feeling better? Welcome in. Welcome to the freak out. How much are we over budget now? Because I know we are over. At 103, we're almost 4,000 over budget just from the fence. And we still would need to get a gate. Oh, that's so cool looking. Oh, it doesn't center. Oh, that is awful. Oh, that's actually terrible. That is one of the worst things. It's 415. Like, I feel like I would need to put 2 like this, where you could like have them meet, like have little half circle thing going on and put some landscaping right here. If we were to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, give me a second. Let's nix those. I do think that's worth it to have the fence though. Oh, we're still over budget. Not by much, but we are still over budget. Okay. Let's get rid of this. What I'm gonna do, delete that, and then we're going to go to our second option, which is to fence. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Fence this in back. We'll get our money back there. We will fence that part in. Okay. This is still with the pictures. We're 1,400 over budget if we do that. Just the colds left. You're feeling better. Went back to work yesterday with no voice. Oh, which is hard. Yeah, since you have to take orders, but it's nice that people were understanding of that. I'm glad that you're on the mend. So, still take it easy, you know? Be easy on yourself. I think I might delete these. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'll keep the ones on the inside. Part right here. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to bring this in a little bit more. Where does that put us? 100, 158. So we're 158 over. This is not good. This is gonna be abysmal. I know I could easily get rid of stuff down here, but I really like the look of this. Okay, so I'm not going to. Oh my god, y'all. There are still no lights in the kitchen. I went to do lights in the kitchen like 5 times. How in the world did I manage to still not put lights in the kitchen? I don't understand how that happened. I really don't understand how that happened. I'm so confused. Okay, so what I'm thinking we do is get rid of these, and I'm gonna push this over to this area, and we'll just leave that blank. I really don't like the way that looks, but that just got us a lot more money. I might be able to put like, let's look at the cheapest wall art or wall decor even, and see what we can maybe put in this area. Not much. Oh, this is $0. Wait, is the B&H stuff? Oh, the B&H stuff is $0. Wait. We might be able to do some fun little decor objects with all of that stuff around the house. I've been doing okay. This build has been stressing me out, but other than that, I am doing fine. How about you? How is everyone else doing right now? Maybe we could do like the orange color there. Oh wait, no, I can't use that. It's not limited pack. I have got to remember limited pack. I can't do that. I don't know how my filters keep getting so far off. Okay, so that's like the 500th time that's happened tonight. I'm like, oh, I could use this. But no, I can't. Actually, no, I can't. The little dream catcher thing's only 125. I could put that over here. Okay, that's at least something. And then the stupid lights for the kitchen. Yeah, see, they're lower. Put that there. Jack Miller, welcome in. How are you doing? Or Jack Myler. Yeah, limited pack budget builds are not my thing. Not my forte. I have too much taste. Killian. Oh, you're in Spain. That's cool. Well, welcome in. You're catching quite an interesting stream for tonight. That's caught me out of my element quite a bit. Should I just put one of these Realm of Magic lights in the kitchen? Size down? Like at this point, that's what I'm thinking would be best. But I feel like it would look absolutely ridiculous. Let me see what it looks like. It's 270. But like the one light in here doesn't look great. It's 205 for the one light versus this, which at least lights up the whole room a little bit more. Which swatch did I use here? Okay, that is. Ooh. Actually, that one does look pretty cool. What's the difference between... Oh, it just is inverted, pretty much. I like that one, actually. That's really cool. And then upstairs in the attic, I used... Oh, I never changed the swatch. Upstairs in the attic. Could use the darker one there. I actually like maybe the base swatch for the one up here. Something on a bit of the lighter side. So if y'all are tuning in for this monstrosity, I am currently doing a limited budget and limited pack build. I guess a budget limited pack build. And so we have like our living room downstairs with the foyer area, a little half bath, and then a dining space and kitchen off of that. And then we have, I really did bite off more than I could chew with the budget, with how many things I have. I have a primary bedroom with a bathroom over here, then another bedroom for an infant/toddler, and then I have a bunk bed situation with what I'm imagining to be 2 teens in this room with another bathroom, and then we have an attic space. The budget was $100,000 for this. I honestly can't remember. Did I didn't build the house until after the budget, right? I don't think I did. I think I spun the wheel for the budget before I even touched anything for the house. So I really did not set myself up for success on this. I did not. I thought 100,000. I was like, oh, I can definitely do that. That's easy. And honestly, it probably would be if I didn't use so much clutter that I do have and like more expensive lights and stuff. But I can't help it. I have expensive taste. I can't help it. That's just how it is. I honestly think I'm still going to bring this back a little bit more. The fence is just so expensive. I know I keep moving it, but it saves me. Oh, I can't do that with the window. No. What? I actually do think I like it better not being right on the edge of the house, but rather like this. Yeah, I think, oh, I pressed, how do I get out of this? Oh no, okay, there we go, I got it. I was like, I don't need a video. I don't need a video recording right now. Where are we with the budget? 97. Look at us go. Look at us go. 97,943. We have a little wiggle room. Okay, so let's get some debug stuff out. We need to get the landscaping laid out a little bit more. And then I might go back into the house and work on some stuff, but we are now under budget still, so thank goodness. What are we? We're building in Glimmerbrook, right? So I'm gonna pull. Okay, I'm just gonna pull a lot of the Realm of Magic landscaping stuff for right now. I know it's a bit, okay, maybe not all of it. Some of it's a bit nuts, but that's pretty much most of Realm of Magic for the trees. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna figure out the tree situation. So we have a lot of these by us in the area right here, so I definitely want to incorporate that. I don't really see this over here, so I don't want that. I'm trying to make it blend in a little bit better. I don't see these either. So let's get rid of those. We'll get rid of those. I like this tree. Oh, I don't like the top of it though. That's actually a really cool looking tree if it weren't for the top. Okay, so really out of all of that, we have that tree. And then we have some fun ferns. I don't know about the mushrooms. I'm not really feeling that vibe for this. Goo puddle. Oh, we should put a goo puddle in the attic. That's fun. It sucks that we couldn't like put a cauldron, you know? Or do more with Realm of Magic. Okay, we got our goo puddle. We have these like tendrils from Paranormal. Man, we're like really limited on, like relatively speaking from what I'm used to when it comes to this. Okay, let me see the other trees. We have those trees. Where are they? That's not those. Those are similar. I need one that looks more like a cone. There they are. So we have those. We have this tree. Oh wait, no, that's not the same tree. That tree. And then we have some of the ferns already pulled. We have the little azalea looking bush. And then we have like the ivy. I'm definitely gonna want to use those, I think, too. Oh, wah, wah. Oh, wah, wah. That's how I feel right now. I love this tree, but it's not super like spooky. It's actually kind of cute looking, so I don't want to use it. That one is too. Ooh, I like this tree. Might be able to use that. See, this is the part that starts to get a bit time consuming, because now you got to go through debug and find all the things. We do have... Where's that tree? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, we have those. I don't want to use that. I'm trying to find this one with the little... Is it this? No. Already pulled that. Where's this one tree with the blooms on it? It's not that one. I've already pulled that one 6 times, so I don't need to pull that again. Ooh, we have this from Realm of Magic. That's kind of a cool tree. I might incorporate that somewhere. We're primarily just going to have landscaping outside, so it's just like we don't have enough. I might try to put a grill and maybe a table set outside. We do not have room though. I'm definitely using terrain paint. Okay, I'm looking for this tree, this one, and I'm struggling to find it. It should be in here. It should be. I mean, I've used it. It's on my pumpkin lot, or one that looks similar to it is, anyway. I don't know how I'm, like, overlooking that, though. I feel like it's very similar. I knew it wasn't this one, but I wanted to see that. That's the same one as that. Okay. Already pulled that. Might just have to let that one go. I have no idea where that tree is. Swear it's like the same exact, these are the same exact trees, so I'm not crazy. They put the same thing multiple times in here. Wow, wow. I like this like color of this one. It's like more dead looking. Okay, I think we have enough tree options. And then flowers were going to be pretty limited. I don't want like a lot of floral things. That's gonna take away from the spookiness. I don't want it to be like bright and upbeat. Maybe we could get little planters like these. Or these. It's like, I wish I had these flowers, but in that planter. I can't win. Oh, we do get swatches of this. I might use that. We have this, which is also kind of almost dead looking. There's the ivy, so I'll grab that. I don't like that. Oh, I was expecting that to be way bigger than it was. It's a little bitty tree. I feel like it should be bigger. Okay. I think we're good. We have plenty of stuff to choose from. It might be good to grab a shrub of some sort. I like this one. I'm not going to use these because they look really bad. I do like these. I don't know if that's a little too yellow though. It's pretty vivid. So maybe I don't. I'm still bothered I can't find this stinking tree. Where the heck is this heckin' tree? Where is that heckin' tree? I'm gonna flip out. Oh, we have these bushes here. I didn't notice we had those. Let me grab that real quick, because I know we have those. Where's the heckin' tree? I need the heckin' tree. Are they under flowers? I think they are, even though they're kind of like a shrub. This is why I don't like going through debug. Like, I love it, but I also just don't like trying to find things that I'm specifically looking for. It's a lot easier just like when you're looking just to see what you can find versus I know what I need and I can't find it. So they use yellow and white. I kind of like just the plain white. Oh, of course that's not in here. Okay, so yellow it is. It's just like, of course the one swatch that I want is the one that is not included. They're like, nope, you don't get that. Oh, wait, that one's not debug. Yeah, that's $30. We're not paying for that. We are only using free landscaping here. Okay, I have all my options. I have everything I need. We can figure out the layout now. We have all sorts of things. So many options. So I want to like maybe have this be sized up, and I do want to move it off the lot a little bit. And then we'll grab another. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Wait. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Now I gotta go back and grab another one because that was ridiculous. I shouldn't have moved it off the lot yet. I needed to get a copy of it. Dadgummit. Where did I grab that? It's... There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another one, stick it right in the house. How far over is this gonna let me bump it? I like to push the limits, y'all know. I don't want it over there. Bring it over here a little bit more. Yeah, I can't go much further. Okay, well. I like doing this just to blend it in a little bit better. So I like using tool mod to get landscaping a little off the lot. That way, since it's like all blank and open and then it's like all of a sudden you have a lot of trees right here, I like to blend it a little bit better by doing something like that. Because I'm not sure I actually want to use these trees on the lot itself necessarily. We could put it like in this corner. That way it's like a set of 3, which is what I like. And then maybe make this one in between these two sizes. So I already scaled it. So that's 0.5, that's 0.75. So let's maybe do like a 0.6. It's like a happy medium. So we get a little family of 3 to put there. Okay, and then I'm thinking since this tree is kind of unique, I like the idea of it being right up here up front like this. It's big, takes up a good bit of space. So I like that there. And then I might not use these. We have them leading up to the house, but I think I can get by without using that. I'll put that over out back real quick before I do anything else. Now we have these, but I also want to use the yellow version. I think I like the idea of using this more than this. Like, I don't think I want to use that. And then this is more of like, I think a backyard tree. We also have this that I might put a little more off the edge of the lot. Maybe put it more out back like that, and then put this like right, maybe size this one down and put it out here. Then I like this tree being there, and then maybe we can get another one of these in the backyard. I don't necessarily need this many trees. Could put one there. Yeah, I like that better. That way we don't have a big tree blocking our view from the dining room. So we have a good bit of trees on this lot. And I'll get another evergreen and size it down and maybe put that, get tool mod and scoot it over just a little bit more. I think that actually blends into the world pretty well, even with the couple of different trees that we included. This one sticks out a little, but I like it more for like the vibes with the like dead plants a bit more. And then maybe what we could do, I want to keep this a little simpler. That, and then get a little let me bring this around that way. There we go. Then we'll lock this around. Now these are pink, but they do go with the vibes a little bit. And then I'm just gonna like size these down and fill these in to the middle. So it's not gonna be like a ton of landscaping like y'all are used to seeing me do. Then I like the idea of this being right next to the stairs. It does not want me putting it up against on that side. Why? I can put it up against there, but I can't on the other side? What? Oh, now it's not letting me do that at all. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that. Where I want to put this yet. I like the idea of it. It doesn't really look great back behind that. You know what? Never mind. Okay, let's take these out. I'm not going to do that. I think what I want to do with these is size them down and have a walkway, because we're going to be using the terrain paint, which is going to be a bit disastrous with the edges. I don't like the way the edges look when you use terrain paint, so maybe these can be part of a pathway that gets us to the stairs. Whoops. I'm gonna ignore the shadow. Okay, and then we have some fun ivy that we can put in certain spots around the house here. And then maybe we just focus on more greenery, which I don't think is a bad thing. Like, what if we just get some different bushes around in here? We take this and size it down. And then I want it to have like a little bit of an overgrown vibe to it, like that. Like, what if we just do something simple like this? I actually like that, surprisingly. Maybe it can be a little bit more variation on this side with the sizes. And we can do like a bigger win and a smaller win. Maybe put this one over a little more right there. And then I have a couple of different ferns. Don't know where I want to put them. If we want to put the ferns, they're from Realm of Magic, but it doesn't really go. We have ferns over there, I guess. Let's see, this one's a bit taller, I think, than this one. This one, yeah, this one lays a little bit flatter. So maybe what we could do is out back. Let me see. How do I want this to go? Could put a couple up under this tree. And I want to grab this, and we can put an ivy right there. And then I'll do some of the pale flowers patched around over here. Maybe we could get these, a couple of these, snuck in like that. And I still haven't used these. I like the idea. Maybe we put these like out back. Now we'll get some ivy. We'll size that down, put a little ivy under this tree. I cannot keep your eyes open, popping off to bed. No problem. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you get some good sleep and get a good start to the day tomorrow. I fear I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot more with this build, but we're going to see what we can pull off. Okay, I might get a bird bath. I think that would be nice. Get the little base game bird bath and put that right there. How much was that? That was 180. Let me save. And then I still need to get a mailbox, so I should do that while I'm thinking about it. I still don't know if this is technically a functional mailbox. It's just a debug one, so I don't think it is, but I really like this mailbox. And they really need to make it a functional mailbox. So I'm gonna do like I did in my other house that I just did recently. And we're just gonna put that there so we can have a functional mailbox and then have one for looks. And then I'd love to maybe get some outdoor furniture. Let me see. Oh man, we only have like 1,400 more simoleons. What is the cheapest okay looking bench? I mean, I don't want to use that. Oh geez, this is 150. It's not too bad, I guess. I do like this one. It's 215. Like, we could put that on one side, maybe over here. And then I don't know if there's a plant that maybe we could put on the other side. Oh, we have these things. I feel like that's gonna look kind of odd to only have on one side though. Oh, we could put this tree. It didn't work inside. We could put this outside. You can't really get to the mailbox though, is the problem. It looks really ridiculous being in the center like that. Never mind. Okay, that's not gonna work. What does this look like sized up? I guess just a big plant. I'm gonna do that. I just want something there. And I wanted to save more of the money for out here. So we're gonna use terrain paint. Money-wise, we are at 98,773. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get a grill. I mean, we could get, that's 650. This one's also 650, so I might as well get the one that looks better. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. This one makes me think of a cauldron, which I do like the shape of, so I think that could be pretty fun. I put this out here. I don't think we're going to be able to afford a patio set of any sort. Let me see. There we go. Let me go outdoors. This is the cheapest table. That's not like one you sit at. This is also not one you sit at. So this one has an umbrella. This is... Oh, this is 115. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This one's 210. We might be able to sneak that in, but we'll see. It depends on the chairs. I like this with the gray. Is there an equivalent with the black and then the gray? I think I like this one better. Let's just save money. Let's just save the money. Let's get us some chairs. Oh, I think this is technically a dark brown. Where are we at money-wise? 99,718 in order to get this. I do like the idea of this being over here a bit more. Thank you, Leah, for the save. We're close to budget. I don't know what else I'm going to be able to squeeze. I might be able to get a couple of planter boxes. I think that might be nice. Maybe we could have this in the corner there. Have our grill a little bit further over. So with the terrain paint, you get a stone terrain paint, maybe something like, I want something darker. Like maybe we do that. That's not quite what I was wanting, but box this in. You know, this paint, use it all the time. It's really nice. I was wanting like a smaller stone for this one, but that was just because of like the burbs that I've seen. I hate how terrain paint. I wish you could like have a very hard edge. Even if you do this, it doesn't really help. This is more about just the softness on the edge. It doesn't really get it to look the way you want it to. But I wish you could just have a very straight edge. And it just looks funny with the pattern, I think, too. Okay. It's just a little bit harder of an edge. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some new dirt ones. I agree. Terrain paint, I feel like, is just not on their minds at all when they're doing some of this stuff too. Like, it's not a selling point. They know it's not. I wish I could get... Wait, how much are swing sets? Or what are they called? Oh, we definitely have a base game swing set, don't we? We definitely have to have... I don't know where to go in this menu. Where is it? I don't think it'd be under kids. Like, there's not an easy way to go to outdoors stuff. I always go this way to get to outdoors things and activities. Oh, outdoors, that's right, outdoor activities. So activities and skills, and then outdoor activities. That's really ridiculous if there's not, because obviously with Adventure Awaits, that's a requirement for playgrounds. And that's kind of crazy that they wouldn't let you build a reasonable playground. Because you kind of have to have, you know... I can't afford monkey bars. I can't afford a telescope. I can afford the bike. We could get the bicycle. Like, maybe put the bike over here, the corner of the house, or near the corner of the house. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'll put the bike right here. Yeah, the monkey bars are way too expensive. I wish I could. I want something that's like that here because it fills up the space, obviously. It'd be an easy thing to have. How much am I over budget now? 673. I'm 673 over budget. Okay, maybe I can find a nice debug object. I wish I could get a chess table. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice skill building activity to have. Like, even the potions cost money, so I can't even do that. Let me see. We're sifting through debug. We're sifting through the bug. Flower arrangement in progress. Don't want that. Oh, a little stool. That's kind of cute. I don't know where you could put it, but Maybe, honestly, up in the attic. Could, like, have it in this little area. The tone of the wood made me think of that. We could get a sugar skull and put that somewhere. Like, I like the idea. Maybe we put Jeff in here. It's one little clutter object that's kind of creepy, spoopy. It's cheap. Oh, the creepy doll. We didn't put the creepy doll anywhere. Oh, this has to go in here. How much is this? 100? How much is this? 155? We get the doll in... Oh. Wait, I thought the doll did come in different colors. Oh. Is that from technically another pack or something? This is supposed to have different color swatches. I'm fairly confident. I thought that there were... What doll am I thinking of? I could have sworn that this came in different swatches. I don't know what doll I'm thinking of. I mean, that voodoo doll, for Pete's sake, is $950. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I do kind of want the creepy doll, but I don't think it's worth it. We could get, I mean, I do need a trash can maybe outside. Would be good to have. That's 320, 220. I think I'm over now. Yeah, by 58 bucks, I'm over. I do have trash cans inside. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, 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 wow. I want something to put. Oh, wait, we have some really fun debug gazebos. I just gotta find it. And maybe my favorite one. I don't know if it's base game or not. But I could get one of... We definitely have at least one gazebo. We have to. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really pretty. That's cool. I need to remember this is a thing. Especially if I do a rundown lot or something. That's a really cool asset. We do have some debug fountains. But that's a bit excessive. Okay, I might have to go into debug, not live edit, but I thought it would be under live edit. Bow, 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 bow. Boom, 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 bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, bow. I'm not seeing it anywhere. I really thought that was base game, though. Let me go debug. Maybe get like a little... it's kind of silly just putting it by itself, but a little watering can can go out right here. Just a couple little details I think will still help make it feel a little more lived in. This is free. I could put, I could size it up and we could have like a statue out here. Oh, it looks like that. Never mind. That's why it's free. Because I know we have the actual statue in the catalog. But I guess with, you know, debug, it's not going to be crafted. We could put this in something. Wow. I'm not putting the fish in the house. These I still have to pay for. So this is what messed me up. The last time I did a budget house, it was a base game only build. And it took me a while to do, and I was using a lot of debug, but I wasn't paying attention that there's still a lot of debug that you spend money for. So I ended up going over budget, and then I just pretended like it was on budget for a couple, you know, because it gives you an extra 2,000 simoleons, and then it was kind of fine at that point. But that was really frustrating because I really thought I was like doing the budget friendly, and it ended up not being the case. I'm really sad that I can't get the gazebo. It must be in a pack. It must be in a pack. Like if I search gazebo. Why is my game lagging so much? Don't do that. Nothing. Let me see real quick. Gallery. Room. Debug. Gazebo. Like this is, yeah, they're from different packs. That stinks. Is this base game? Nope. I'm like just hoping that one of these is base game. I used that in the botanical garden lot. Let's get together. Shucks. Oh, shucks. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. I want to put something here. I can have it be a big open spot on the yard. It's fine. It's fine, but I don't really want it to be that way. Also, this still does not look very straight to me at all. That's a little bit better. Banana, 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 banana. Banana, banana, banana. Well, I think we're actually pretty much to the point of being done with this build then, because I can't really do much more with this given the budget constraint. You know? It would be cool to use some objects like this. That looks awful though. Like a lot of the debug that I do use regularly is not from base game. I'm learning. Because I think y'all know that I use a decent amount of debug. I feel like I use a good amount anyway. Oh, this could be kind of a cool... I don't know if it's going to look good on this house. Oh, I can't change the color of it though. I don't want it to be white. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, it is $45. Never mind. This isn't debug. Not all of this is debug. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate the compliment. I'm just laughing because it's like, for me, very, very sub. Like, not even mid. It's very sub. Sub mid. I'll try not to be so harsh on myself. It is a fun build, though. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I want something more. Oh, I still need to put the. How much money do I have left? 838. So 162. How much is the high-end concrete? With it sounding high-end, I don't really like the outlook on that. Must be. Oh, it must be applied to a room. That's weird. Sometimes you can place these things outside. Oh, I have it floors. Okay, that's why. I was like, why is it not letting me place it on the ground? So I can bring this out and back to make that more. That looks good for a pathway. Maybe I could. How much money? How much money do I have left? I have like $102. How much are the landscaping lights? Now, we do get debug lights. That could be interesting. We have these around the neighborhood here. Right here. We could put a couple of those. I don't think that would be super weird to have a couple of these out front by our house. Like, I actually think that's fine. And then I do want, because those were free. And then if I could get, yeah, we do have some of those debug lights. This is debug? Wait, I can put this somewhere? Oh. Wait, that could look nice on the dresser up here. Granted, it is brown. I don't really like the color of it. No, I don't want to put brown. Got so excited and then I'm like, nah, it's fine, nah. Let me turn debug off so I can see what the cheapest. We have those. Maybe these. They're only $5 more. Oh, I can't use those. Okay. At least I caught that. Let me go to nighttime. Like, what if I just put some of those around front? Have a couple along the pathway. Make sure that they're lined up. Okay, honestly, I think that, I don't know how many I put. Yeah, we're over budget now. How did that happen? How much are these? Oh, these are, wait. What just happened? Those are 50. Oh, I didn't remember that correctly. I was like, well, no wonder we went over budget on that. I only had enough money to like put down 2. And I put down so many. I put down 10. Excuse me. That wouldn't save us much more money either if I use these. It's only $5 cheaper. Okay, well, is there a debug light? Is there a debug outdoor light that we could put here? I like the way this looks. Maybe this is the time to like try to find something to get rid of. I do think we need some light outside. you know, we do have a lot. Maybe, how much is this? This is $16.50 for the computer. Let me see if I can maybe just get a tablet. Or this is already $600 cheaper if I got that. What if I just did that? Okay, we'll do that there. Honestly, why don't I, since I used the black swatch for that there. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. What if I put this in here for the vibes, and then I can put this one out here because it's cheaper. Okay, now we still have another $252. Look at me go. Look at me go. Now, I'm thinking it could be cool to have a light outside still that's like up on this part. Just did a 25K small business starter home challenge, and it broke my brain trying to fit it all in budget. Love how good. What can I downgrade to get the thing I want more phase? Yeah. It's like, you never know, right, until you get toward the end, and then that's always the best time where it's like you reevaluate what exactly you need. Like, I like the idea of a light being up on that. Like, I think that looks cool to me. Can I make this black? And I can. Like, that is really cool. It's a little subtle detail, but I like the way that looks. And then, not that we need it on the back, but I mean, I want to see. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that on the back. How much are the strands of lights? I know I'm probably, oh, they're only $225. I was expecting it to be, oh, that's not the right pack. No, I can't use that pack. I don't know why this keeps happening. I'm going to stick with base game. I don't think I really need anything else from Realm of Magic or Paranormal at this point. But we don't get any lights like that. Outdoor lights. Yeah, we get nothing. Yeah, I don't like the debug fences. Again, there are some that I really like, but with the limited packs, I don't like the base game debug, and that's basically all we have. So I like using debug fences when I have access to other packs, but the fences that come with the base game, not so much. I'm thinking I could maybe add, I know it would be a lot of shrubs, but I like the idea of putting shrubs around the fence line. So maybe I can find like a thing of shrubs real quick. These are debug. Yeah, it's lacking in a lot, which is really saying something considering they have added a ton to the base game, which is just crazy to think about with how bad. You have to think about how bad it was when the game first came out. I would not want to maintain this. This isn't something that was completely necessary, but I just wanted to do it. I like the idea of maybe if we could have gotten a gate to put right here and have a little path that goes to the backyard from the front, but it's not gonna happen. But I didn't like the way the terrain paint was looking on the other side of this. Yeah, when the maps were black and white. I've seen, like I said, I didn't buy Sims 4 when it first came out, but I have seen what it used to look like. It's baffling to me. Oh, we're at 102.8. Wait, how did that happen? From the shrubs? Oh, they do cost money. I thought I grabbed the debug. No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do we not have debug shrubs? Oh, there they are. Yeah, way worse looking, of course. Actually, that's not bad. I thought I grabbed this, though. Oh my god. At least they're bigger. I actually don't like them that big, though. I like him shorter, maybe. It's gonna just... So you can still see the fence a little. Yeah, I think this is... Okay, I know it's not supposed to be cute. That's not what we want, but... So I didn't start playing Sims 4 until, like, consistently until last year. I didn't buy it until I think it was 2020 during the pandemic. And I played it for a little bit and then didn't touch it for a couple of years. And then actually started, like, consistently playing it again in, like, February of last year. Like 2024. But I grew up... Yeah, I missed the worst part of building. I grew up playing Sims, though. So, like, Sims 1 through 3, I had plenty of experience playing. But I kind of, like, got out of my gamer phase as a kid when I got into high school. So, once 9th grade kicked in, I, like, really started caring about my studies. And I didn't have time to play video games. And then once I graduated, I was in college. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. I just never got back into gaming because I didn't have time. So... I'm still, like, very new to Sims, relatively speaking, based on how old it is. Sims 4, that is. So I did not have to deal with all the BS with the building limitations. Like, even with painting ceilings and stuff, like, that would have bothered me. And I know they just added that in, like, 2 years ago to the game, which is crazy to think about. Okay, that took a second, but I think it's cute to have, like, a little shrub line around. Okay, please don't let that have... Yeah, we're still at 152. Now, I'm thinking... I like, want to use up every cent I can think of. I'd still like to put something on the wall here. It's not a necessity, but it would be nice to be able to do that. I'm also, like, panning around. I need to see what other things would maybe be nice to have. But... I mean, the bathroom over here, I didn't really get to put anything in. Just fine. Wait, do I have toilet paper? That's base game. There's a toilet paper thing in base game, right? Yeah. Oh, let's get that. And that's $50. And I have 3 bathrooms, so that would be 150. I think I was at 152. Well, not now, but yeah, I have $102 left. So there we go. We got the toilet paper. We have the 2 simoleons left. I think that's gonna wrap this up. It's like, of course, the toilet paper would be the thing. Like, that's pretty funny if you think about it. We'll get toilet paper in all of our spaces here. Oh, I guess technically here, I don't really have a great way to do that, do I? Ooh. That's gonna be too thick too, so that doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it there. You have to reach for it, but you know, it is what it is. At least you have it. It'd be way worse if you didn't have any. I don't know what happens to my camera sometimes in this game. Like, it's kind of baffling to me. Yeah, I thought that was like pretty high. It does not need to be that high. Okay. Well, y'all, we did it. I stayed up a little. Actually, we're pretty on time with stream, which is funny. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and upload this because I can't do anything else. I don't want to do the whole, like, we'll delete this and then we'll get more stuff. We'll delete this and then trade off this. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I think this is fine. I think it blends into the world pretty well. Why does that not look even? Is it just the angle in the game? Yeah, I think it's just because that makes it look more straight on, but it's not. It's actually, like, more this way. Let's see, what light? Ooh. That could be kind of cool. It's more shadowy. The morning light's pretty. But I think I like the sunset. It's not really that different, is it? This is miles better than any of EA's builds in this world. Very, very true. Very true. But at the same time, that's a fairly low bar. Oh my gosh, could y'all imagine, like, if I were to do eventually an EA build, like for a pack or something? That would be diabolical to me. I don't even know. Like, I would do it, but I would actually question if I should, because the restrictions to do builds for the packs, I don't know. I don't know. That would be really, really hard for me. Almost left off the S, and it would have said Spoopy Suburban, which I can't even say anything. Spoopy Suburban. Suburban. Yeah, it's definitely time for me to get off stream. Spoopy Suburban. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Honestly, if you think about it, that's pretty impressive. $100,000 for a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, plus it has an attic space with a lot of, like, the paranormal stuff. So I'd say that's pretty good. inspired from Halloween decorative house. Not really gonna put anything fancy in this one. I like to usually do like really typed up and nice descriptions, but I don't feel like doing that tonight. I'm gonna put haunted house, even though it's not really haunted, but you can always make it a haunted house, residential, if you wanted to. Okay. And that is up on the gallery, y'all, or hopefully it will be. The gallery's been really iffy lately. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh my god, y'all. I gotta take it off the gallery. There are other packs. I did something wrong. I'm not gonna upload it. I'm not gonna keep that on the gallery. It's wrong. It must be like 1 or 2 items, probably from debug, whenever I was playing with debug. Let's take it off the gallery real quick. Let's see what I did wrong. I didn't notice that whenever I was doing... Oh, you can't see the pack information until you put it on the gallery, though, is the problem. Is it still in my library? Okay. Apparently, I used Get Famous. What is this? Do y'all know what this is? Oh my gosh, why is it playing an ad? Like, that's ridiculous. I can't even tell what this is. It looks like it is a flooring. Because it's just a plain square. So I might double check the upstairs, the attic. I think it might be what I have in that Lovestruck. Like, what the heck did I do from Lovestruck? Oh, the mailbox. That's right. That's right. That's on me. Strangerville. Good lord. Oh, yeah. When I grabbed the computer, I got the cheaper computer. Can't do that. I didn't have my filters on when I did that. So I'll fix that. Romantic garden stuff? What the heck? Oh my god. The bench. That's an easy fix too. So it's just like 1 item. The guitar actually is from a pack. I thought it was like a... Oh, it is an event, but it counts it as a thing. Okay. I might change the guitar out then. I don't want it to be like a limited thing. It is free. That's true. It is free. As long as y'all don't hold that against me, I won't worry about the guitar. So the bench. Okay, at least they're really easy things. And 2 of them are side by side right here. So let me get rid of the mailbox and then the bench. Mailbox. Yeah, I went right for that. And then we have like one that looks exactly the same. There we go. We'll put you there. And then I need to go to comfort, outdoor furniture. I just want some type of bench here. I just need to be careful. So this is base game. Do we get that in black? And we do. Or like a dark color. Okay, done with that. That's easy. Easy peasy. Also, I mean, this might save me a little bit more money too, you know? Yeah, it brought it down $70. Okay, and then the guitar I'm leaving, and then I had the flooring, I think it was, up here. Wild West floor, that sounds, yeah. Okay. So this flooring. Honestly, we could just put the paranormal flooring up here. I thought I used the paranormal flooring. I think I'm thinking of a different build, actually. Okay, so we'll put the paranormal flooring. It looks a little weird, but it is black. Although... Wait, I actually like the gray color. With the baseboards, it matches. Ooh, okay. And then maybe for the ceiling, we could do the same thing. It depends on the price. I'm gonna have to check the price because I think I just saw a plus sign. Like it was more expensive. Oh, 99,600. Look at us. It's even cheaper. Wow, that's hundreds in our pocket. And then the computer was the last thing. I think it was this one. Yeah. So we'll get rid of that. And then we could just get this one. Oh, that's like really clunky. We have this one. It's the same one we have in... Oh, that's the super expensive one, though. I don't have the money for that. I don't... Oh. Oh, wait. That might line up... Yeah, it's 250 over now. Only 250, but still too much. I got excited there for a second. Dadgummit. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I could put a tablet. Dang it, Bobby. How much was that flooring per tile? This is 4. Yeah, it's not going to save me enough even if I go cheaper. Okay. All for this stupid computer. I'll just get a tablet. I'll just get a tablet and call it a day. We'll get the slablet. I feel like I need to reverse this though. Like, I don't know. I wish I could have the computer in both spots. I don't know how I can save $250. What could I get rid of? What can I get rid of? I really want a computer here. I gotta have a computer here. This is 250 over. Yeah. Even if I got rid of the toilet papers, that would still, it would be 100 over. So it's like right there. This, I mean, the guitar was 740. Like, I think we have cheaper guitars. We have this one, which is 600. So that's $140 cheaper. And then that with the toilet paper would be enough. It's ridiculous. I'm trading off toilet paper at this point. Yeah, it's 110, so I'd have $40 to play with if I got rid of the toilet paper. Okay. No toilet paper. Wait, did I actually delete that or move it? Yeah. That's fine. I'd rather have a computer because we have a total of 5 Sims living here. I don't want just the one computer to be in the teenagers' bedrooms. So we'll have 2 computers. And I think we're good now. I think we're good. Now it really is Spoopy Suburban. I could put that in the description. It makes it a little bit more fun to read. You know? I could put like... Oh, I keep getting that backwards. Spoopy Suburban. Oh, I activated my thing. Spoopy Suburban. More like Poopy Suburban. I had to remove the toilet paper to stay on budget. I was gonna say, there we go. It makes it a little bit more entertaining to read. Oh, thank you so much, Chaos Kraut. Fun name, by the way. But yeah, this was a limited pack, limited budget build, and it was quite a time to get it figured out. So let's get this up on the gallery. Hopefully it'll work. Normally it doesn't when I have to overwrite, or it'll say it doesn't, and then it actually does. It's just always a thing. Yeah, there is an error, but then it's like, was there really? But because it shows that it's on the gallery. So you just never know. Yeah, it didn't load, I don't think. Oh yeah, it did. That's it, but I don't remember taking it off my thing, off my catalog. Sorry, y'all, give me a second. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. This one is. Oh, yeah, that one showed downloads. Okay. I'm getting a little confused now with some of this stuff. Share lot to gallery. There's an error. Okay, well, fix the error. I swear this game has so many things wrong with it. Just like, please fix the gallery. It is so awful. Okay. Yay! Yay! 2 packs and it's in budget, y'all. We did it. We did it. We did the thing. Oh my goodness. Well, this turned out really well. So that's another build down. So we have our Gothic Revival build done. This one done. The Pumpkin Patch, I've gone back and forth. I don't know if we need another stream on that one. I might do one more stream. It's mostly landscaping and little details now. But we'll probably stream that one again. We have the Maplecroft Mansion on Thursday. So if you don't follow already, we're recreating Lizzie Borden's Maplecroft Mansion. Tit for tat, like I found the 3D rendered floor plan online and we're putting the same furniture in that's in there. So it's been really fun, and I actually think we're going to wrap that up maybe later this week on Thursday. I don't know. It'll be a longer stream on Thursday if we do, but it'll be a lot of fun. But Chaos Kraut, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you being here. But it will be a lot of fun dealing with that. And then we have a lot of things going on this week because of the fun things from the streamathon. So we do have on Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, we have a coffee stream, just a hangout chat that y'all want. Y'all redeemed that from the streamathon, so that's going to be a monthly thing now, where I stream one time a month just for like a coffee hangout. And then on Sunday, we have 2 streams. So Sunday we have our usual 11 a.m. stream, but then we're also doing one of our 2 Discord watch parties Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we still have the poll. It's up in the Discord to vote on what movie that we're going to be watching. And right now, I think that Practical Magic is still leading. So if you want to participate in that and have a say, join the Discord. Make sure you vote. It's under the watch party channel. So we'd love to have you join in there as well. We like to talk all things Sims and not Sims, just life, and support one another and have fun. We have lots of channels in there for lots of different vibes and things that you want to do if you want to hang out there with us. So appreciate y'all hanging out here tonight. I'm going to wrap up. I'm talking a lot, but love what we ended up doing with this. I really do. I think it was a fun challenge, and I probably won't do this again for a very long time, so don't ask me for it because the budget thing is very hard for me. Limited pack was hard enough, but the budget, I made it 10 times harder, and I could have made it a little bit more substantial without the budget, obviously. But with that, I hope you had fun. I'll see y'all on Thursday, okay? Take care of yourself. I'm going to just sleep. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat and sleep. So, bye, y'all. Bye.